Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share how to organize your entire life. No, really, I have 12 simple lists for you. You might already be doing some of these that will really help you organize your entire life. The first list is a master to-do list. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you just have so many things to do and you just have it all hanging out in your head, and it's just nice to put it all on one piece of paper or in one note on your phone, just a master to-do list so that you don't have to try to remember everything. Now you need a weekly to-do list. I write this every week. I section mine out so that I have a life section and a work section, and that way I know what I need to get done that week. I'll go over my master to-do list and I'll take some items that I can get done in that week. It might be some errands that I can group together. It might be some different work things that I need to make sure I get done that week so that I don't feel overwhelmed. And that just really helps me to know exactly what I need to get done that week. It helps it so that I don't feel too overwhelmed. The next one you probably know is going to be on here, and that is a daily to-do list. So once you have your brain dump, your master to-do list, and you have your weekly to-do list, it's now time to write a to-do list for each day. I always write mine the night before so that when I get up, I know exactly what I'm going to be doing that day. I know the things that I need to get done. The next list that is very helpful is a menu plan, and you may already do this one, but if you don't, I highly recommend menu planning, meal planning. I have done it so many different ways. I have menu planned for an entire month. I've done 2 weeks. I've done 1 week at a time, and I have videos on all of those, so I will link them below. They're not super complicated, and I have lots of tips in those videos, so you can check those out. I'm currently menu planning for a week, and it just really helps so that you don't have to be running back and forth to the grocery store. You're not tempted to go out to eat so often because you have something that you plan to make. I have mentioned before, Eat at Home is a great resource. It's extremely inexpensive, and I have a link for 25% off. I believe this video isn't sponsored, but she does all of the work for you. So she menu plans, and there are lots of different options. You have access to all the different menus. She has recipes for everything, and it's easy to make them into a larger recipe if you have a large family, and she has a grocery list. So if you hate menu planning, hate trying to find recipes, that's a great resource. I'll leave a link in my description box below with the code for 25% off if you want to check it out. To go along with your menu plan, you definitely need a grocery list. I can't imagine going to the grocery store without a list, because I would probably just buy way too much of some things and totally forget some important things. So a grocery list seems like such an easy thing, but not everyone goes to the grocery store with a list, and it is very helpful. Like I said, if you want to do Eat at Home, she has the dinner plan for you and what you need to pick up at the grocery store. You can keep a list on your phone in the note section or on your refrigerator or somewhere where you can jot down things that you're running out of, and that way when it's time to meal plan, time to write your grocery list, you don't have to wander all over the house trying to remember everything you need. So that really helps just to start off your grocery list with things that you know you're running out of, and then just go through your meal plan for that week or a couple weeks and make sure you have everything you need. Write it on your grocery list. Think about breakfast, lunch, snacks, any household things that you need. Write it on your list, and that way when you're at the store, you don't have to try to remember all of that. The next list that is incredibly important is a budget, and a budget is for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have tons of extra money and you're perfectly able to pay all of your bills, or you're trying to get out of debt, or you just want to see where your money goes. I think a budget is for everyone, and we've always had a budget. We always know exactly what's coming in and what's going out, and I think it's just really important. So write out your expenses, write out what's coming in, make sure there's money left over for savings, and if you're working toward financial goals, having a budget will definitely help. If you're trying to pay off debt, you can see where you can adjust your things in your budget and pay that money toward debt, where maybe you're spending more than you thought you were and you can make adjustments. If you have no debt and you're just trying to save money, you can also look at those things in your budget and see where you can make cuts if you want to, so that you can save, or just having a budget so you can know exactly where your money goes. It really will help you to organize the financial part of your life. Speaking of goals, I think another list that will really help you to organize your life and help you to live with purpose is a list of your goals. They don't have to be someone else's goals. They don't even have to be anything too extravagant, and it just keeps those things at the forefront of your mind. I write out my goals every day when I journal, and you definitely don't have to do that, but I do think it really helps to write them out, have a list of your goals, and look at them often. The next two lists that will help you to organize your life are cleaning lists. The first one is a weekly cleaning checklist. I don't actually have this list, but I'm telling you guys to have it if you don't already have a cleaning routine that works for you in place. Just write down things that need to be done each week, and we all have different lives, we all have different homes, so your list may look different than mine if I had one, or someone else's list. I will link my cleaning routine videos, and the reason why I don't have a cleaning routine list is because I've been doing it the same way forever, and it just works for me, so I don't actually need a checklist. But you'll want to put things like dust, vacuum, clean the bathrooms, if you have a cat, change the cat litter, whatever else needs to be done, mop the kitchen floor. And that will just help you to make sure you're getting them done. It really helps to see that in print. And I highly recommend just making your own because it will be specific to you. The next cleaning list that I think is really important to feel like you're really organized is a zone cleaning or deep cleaning list. These are things that don't have to be done every week, but they still need to be done on a regular rotation. I have videos on all of my zone cleaning. I got the idea from Fly Lady, so her zones are a little bit different. And I do not have printables. I get asked all the time, and the main reason is you most likely don't have a house that's exactly like mine or a family exactly like mine, and so it's not going to work exactly the way that I do it, but you can definitely use my zone cleaning videos for ideas, and then you can add on things that need to be done in your home. I love cleaning this way because it really helps me not to feel overwhelmed, but it helps me to get everything done. So start small, don't feel like you have to knock it all out in a week or a couple weeks, and take your time, but it is a great way to keep up with things. I wanted to share that I keep most of my lists in this binder. I will try to find it and link it below because it's really pretty. It's nice to have something pretty when it holds things that you might not want to do. So my binder has things, and then I have some notes on my phone. I keep my menu, my grocery list, and like things that I need to purchase at stores on my phone because I have my phone with me, and then I don't have to bring my binder. But my binder has a section for YouTube, so I have my video schedule, my income, things that I need to get paid for. I have my expenses, so I have to keep track of a lot of things for taxes, and I just keep it all here. And I just keep everything together in one binder, and I have dividers. I'll try to find these and link them. I have a section for to-do. So I have my weekly to-do list, like I mentioned. I have things that need to be done eventually, so my master to-do list. I have some other lists that I'm going to talk about, and then I have my zone cleaning list. I have a section for Christmas, when Christmas comes about, and then I have a section for projects. So I keep things like if I'm decorating and I have some ideas, or I have a fabric sample, I have a little zipper bag in here for that. And it's just nice to have everything in one spot instead of crammed all in a drawer or lying around the house. I definitely love having a binder for everything. Another list that I have in my binder is a home maintenance and home projects list. So home maintenance would be things like paint touch-ups, changing out the knobs, you know, getting up and changing the light bulb outside, or whatever you need to do around your house. Just little things just to keep your home functioning and in good order, cleaning out the gutters, cleaning out the garage, those kind of things. And then we also are still doing some work on our house. So I have a list of the projects that we want to do, and then I broke them down. So one of the next projects that we plan to do is our boys' bathroom. And so I wrote down exactly what we want to do in there. So change the light fixtures, take this mirror off, get new mirrors, countertop, tile, you know, different things so that we know exactly what we need to do. We need to look for contractors for some of it. And that goes into my next list, and that is things to purchase for the home. So it can be anything from, we need new dish towels, we need new bath towels, we need a new kitchen rug, we need to get some water filters for the fridge, whatever it might be, just a list of things that you need for your home. And I have another list with that, and that is things for the home renovation project. So I have the mirrors on there, the light fixtures, how many pulls I need for the drawer. But it just really helps. You can look for good deals if you know exactly what you're looking for. It helps you not to just buy random things. It helps you to know when you are at the hardware store, Lowe's, home improvement store, exactly how many pulls or how many knobs you need for your drawers that you want to update. It helps you to know exactly what you're looking for instead of just having everything hanging out in your head. So that is definitely a list that I find really helpful. My last list is to purchase for myself or for my family. My boys are older, so they get all of their own clothes and things like that. But when they were little, I would have things like Christian needs a new pair of tennis shoes, or they need new socks, or whatever. On my list, I have certain things that I need to add to my wardrobe so that it's complete. For each season, I think through, like, what do I actually need? So right now on my list, I need new black tennis shoes because I've been wearing them outside a lot. And when I go back to the gym, I would like to have nice new tennis shoes for the gym that haven't been walking through the trails, you know, all this time during lockdown. I need a few more casual tops. So things like that are on the list. It really helps me not to overspend on things that I don't really need, and it helps me to actually get the things that will fill in my wardrobe. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. I love to-do lists, and I know a lot of you do too, and I don't want this to be overwhelming to you at all. I'm sure most of you do at least some of these lists, and hopefully it gave you some good ideas for organizing your life. And you can let me know if you have other lists that you think are important, or how you do your to-do list, and I'd love to hear from you, and I know we all love to get ideas in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day.